really suicidal. So no, Ivan,
We have nobody talented in faking their own death?
that's not how it works.
Well,
Even
it
if
is how
we're
it works. I mean, faking your own
no.
death isn't a science, after all.
And what will happen after that? One of us go into hiding, not being able to do anything?
Well, there are. Well. Sorry, I was about to say something I don't know in character. I'm sure there's more work to be done in other places of the world, is there not?
They look at you like you're stupid.
Well, I mean, I get that look all the time, so how about you give me something new to work with?
No, we've carved out a place here. Going elsewhere, you vampires are sedentary for a reason. You won't know where we don't know where you will end up if you move out of your place.
Alright, well, what was your idea?
Get some dirt on the cockmore. Or do a favor for the prince. We need a bargaining chip.
And in the meantime, what are they going to do?
Nothing. But if we move too quickly, they might go and try to kill the thing that you recorded.
Well, if they're not going to do anything, then what's the threat?
The threat is that the prince can very well just grant them territory over the mall and make us go into hiding, and then we will look weak to the other
And
covenant.
why would she do that over us?
She could. She can do what she wants. She
But
has her
why would
own
she? She
plans.
is not an irrational person. Why would she do that instead of us?
Because she's not part of us, she can very well do it because she is forced to do it.
But she's not part of them
Because it.
either.
Let me speak, boy.
Or what?
Because she is forced to it. Because it will advance her own agenda. Because she wants to stop us from getting too much power. There's a myriad of reasons why she could do it. That's what we need to secure if her favor, for now at least. You understand?
Quite honestly, no. You're giving me a lot of reasons, but not a lot of actual intel.
That's the thing. We don't have enough intel to guarantee she will side with us. She has no, she has no reason to favor one of the others. We are an organization, a covenant, albeit a small one, in this town, and the Cookmer are quite a prestigious bloodline. They're quite influential. Nearly half the Nosferatu in the city descend from them. Think of them as a political entity. Entity.
Well, I have no more thoughts on the matter.
Yes. Well, thank you, Ivan, for your intervention. And you can see the guy that Command and Conquer, as you call it, say, "Can we have a can we have a meeting without some child just pestering us? Can you go?"
Yes,
And you
yes,
look
we
at
can, but sometimes some video
and
game
Lilith
from the
look
late
at you,
90s comes and bothers us all. But I will go because I have research to do, so I will see you all later.
and you see that Lilith was. You think she was ready to say something back to him in a harsh tone, but she just falls silent as you say that.
Yeah, of course, I'm disappointing her, but
She
it happens.
no, you think she was about to defend you on principle. You can see that she makes a small gesture of the hand, and Daniel, uh, her ghoul, seems to be following you as you walk away from the table. She says in a quiet tone, "Can I help you, sir? Do you need my assistance?"
No, just doing some research.
On what subject? Maybe I can help.
Just a lot.
Well,
Whatever I get my hands on. Radcliffe, wasn't it?
yes, that's how you called me. Yeah,
Yeah,
my name is Daniel. Yeah,
took me a minute to remember.
no matter. People tend to forget me quite easily.
It's not about remembering who you are, it's about remembering who I remember you to be.
I see. Well, I hmm, I hope you're okay. I mean, they can be a bit harsh because you're young, but
If they think words can hurt me, then they are sorely mistaken.
no, well, I cannot speak for them, but I think you did good actually on your first mission, and some of them were quite impressed with you.
Well, thanks, man. I'll extend a hand to shake.
He shakes your hand with a small smile. Says, "So you want to do some research? I actually like to help you. I mean, you said anything you can get your hands on, but I'm sure you must have some specific
No, not
ideas."
really. I was just gonna wander around to see what book spines look interesting. I'm judging a book like the cover, like they tell you to.
Well, most of the book in this section of the library are mundane books. Some of them contain a sliver of truth. Some have you have a science section, history section, all that and all that, but can get you to the more private area of the library if you want to.
Well, sure,
Have
that would
some.
probably help.
All right. You can see reaching into his pocket and getting a pair of keys and said, "Just follow me." And he accompanies you to a small room filled with cabinets of files. There is a table, and you can see that there is what seems to be a metal detector behind the door. And just say, "This is a portion of the case file of some studies of the Order Dracul. You can consult any file you want, but you cannot go back with them unless you have permission. And I cannot grant you permission, but there is something. It's mostly about vampires and of blood works, special powers, and anatomy, um, lineage, histories of clans.
Right,
There's a
no, I
bit about
understand.
other vampiric-like entities as well.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. I thank you.
All right, I'll just be. I'll leave you to it if you want to. If you want to, can call me if you need help.
Sure. And
E-
unless otherwise noted, I will spend the rest of the night here.
All right. So back to Celine and Joshua.
Okay.
Yeah, best of friends.
Let's head over to Delirium. I know we can pay for it, but we can still get a nice meal.
Sure.
Yep.
So I'll go there, go to the doorman like normal, say it's Celine and Joshua.
You can see the man looking at you just for a minute. You're a slight As he sniffs, seems to catch your scent and say, "Yes, of course," and lets you in before the rest of the VIP guest, the VIP guest line.
Yeah, fast pass.
Okay. Well, we'll track down the ghoul, the Duchesne who's running it, and say, okay,
There is
Joshua
a
and
lot
I.
of people tonight. You can
Oh, it's
see that.
busy.
Sir. Yep.
Well, I'll pay them. I'll pay 500 euros for myself and 500 for Ivan. Joshua,
Yes.
we're not even gonna. Yeah, if you want to go down hunt, go for it. I want something simple. I have business I have to take care of.
You can find her into the VIP section, just so you can see her face again.
Miss Duchesne. Yes.
Well, hello.
Feeling a bit peckish, and so is my friend here. Is it still 500 euros a per?
Yes, if you want a blood doll, yes.
Oh well, I need to get in and out. Joshua, if you want to stick around, I can cover you this.
It's
Yeah,
off
I
if
think
you
I'm gonna
want
stick
to.
around for a while.
Of the price if you want to hunt your own food. Staff is not included, of course. But yes. Do you have any preference, madame?
No,
Really?
not yet. I don't know. I haven't thought about it. It seems creepy.
There's nothing creepy about it. Blood tastes different depending of person, blood type, lineage, physical condition.
She'll just kind of like give her a. You're kind of spooky, but okay. um,
Oh,
but yeah, I'll pay her 1,000 euros. So Joshua can do whatever he'd like.
well,
And
pleasure doing business with you. Um, I see that your friend, Mr. Clancy, is not here tonight. Just the two of you, then. Really?
just the two of us.
Just for tonight.
Well, she turned to Joshua. Do you have any preferences?
You know, I'm thinking about it. Which ones are cutest? Who you got? Who's just adorable?
We got many female or male.
You know what? I could use a nice, adorable little guy. I got
Oh, all right.
Uh,
a. Joshua just kind of like turns and winks to you.
I hope they're of legal age, Joshua.
Of course
What?
they are.
This is a bar. Why
we
wouldn't
do
they?
not.
Be?
We do not partake in such. No, it's we don't.
Horrifying.
I'm just gonna say, all right. I just need 3
If you're
vitae and
uncomfort-
Emma.
Look, Miss Winters, I can see you're uncomfortable with the idea. If you really want to, we can get you a glass to drink and can serve you if you prefer.
That seems a better route. Thank you.
Very well. Just sit down at the table. I will. And Mr. Joshua, you see, she takes what looks like a little radio, talkie-walkie, and say, is Samuel available? And you can, in the buzz shutter, say, yeah, it is. All right. She hands a key to Joshua and say, just to the back room. There's the number on your key. Someone will be waiting for you.
Alright. Joshua's gonna take the key, give Celine a little thumbs up and go. Guess I'll see you another night.
Yeah, stay out of trouble.
Ah, well, you know me. That will be like about an hour later.
All right.
So Joshua's gonna go ahead and get his drink.
All right. Do you want to just this to be a recurring character or just a drink?
He's just going for the drink. He's gonna have a little fun and maybe come back and talk to Duchesne for a little while.
All right, so we can skip it. You can open the door. It's nice square area with a little table, like a blue couch, and just nice lighting. Yeah, there's a guy like he must be in his mid 20s. Just cute. He's smiling and
Mm-hmm. Joshua just like
just
takes a seat, pets his hair. It's like, oh, you're just adorable. And we'll take his nibble.
just like you can hear him just let a little gasp of joy as you begin to drink his rich and quite good tasting blood. How many
Woo.
points do you take?
I'm gonna go for 3.
All right, you're living a bit woozy, but you can see it seems to be uh, to have developed some kind of resistance to the
To
after effect of
fainting
the
from
drink.
continual blood
Yeah.
loss.
And wow. You're good. I hope I see you again. What's your name?
Oh, I'm Joshua. And yours was Samuel, wasn't it?
Yes. If you ever want to do this again, just come back.
Well, you be good, and I'll be back to see you then. How about that?
He winks at you and just catch his breath. And Celine, after a while, you wait about 5, 6 minutes, and where do you sit? Like there's a lot of empty table, but and Lisa Duchesne is sitting. She's alone at her table, just eyeing your club.
I'm feeling antisocial, so I'll pick the table furthest away from anybody else.
All right, you'll soon a dark bottle like that looks like it's covered up with black paint, and you can smell that a fragrance of fresh blood. It must be quite. Um, it's still warm, and you have a black glass to cover up in just in case.
It still seems really, yeah. Looking at it, I pour myself a glass and can almost hear Ivan's words in our head saying, "I don't know who you were before we died, but we don't care." Making this
You can get 2 vitae back from the bottle total.
okay.
But Joshua, you came back.
Yeah. I'll come back all full up and chat with Alyssa for a little while.
She see you come back and say, "Did everything went okay?"
Oh, wonderfully. Samuel seems like a nice little guy.
Yes.
And Joshua will just like take a seat, I guess, like on a nearby couch or something. And he'll just
Yeah.
sort of, relax a little bit and go, "So, you've been doing this a while, Alyssa, huh?"
Yes, for 35 years now. It wasn't much at the beginning, but this is my place, and I'm quite happy about it.
Well, you got a couple forms of payment, so that definitely helps pay for everything,
Oh
especially the
yes.
food.
Well,
So,
hmm.
so I got a question. Do you do that often then, do you? Taking people's blood
Providing
for a payment. I remember that last time we came here.
yes. Sometimes when times are tough, we have to drink too.
Right. But from what I've been understanding lately, blood's kind of does some things. I've been feeling a few pulls in the night. I wonder, what do you do about that?
What do you
You've
mean?
been doing this
Just
for years, he said. How do you not let the blood control you?
it's hard. You you have to find something to hang on to. For me, it's my family. We are, well, lucky enough to be independent, somewhat.
But what do you do when you start having thoughts for the people that you've had a few drinks from?
I try not to keep a cool head, but it's not always easy. There's no single simple answer to that. The most effective way I found is to take just a little bit of, well, not too much from the same source too often.
Right, so just a little bit. But what do you do when, well, how do you tell when what you're thinking is what you thought or what it's making you think?
It
How can you
requires
tell?
requires an iron will, but
Joshua
with
will kind of like look her up and
time.
down at that comment and kind of go, I could see you having an iron will.
Thank you. It requires, yeah, years of practice. Really, it gets so much easier with time, but it's difficult. Of course, there is a non-ethical way to get over this, but mm,
Well, I know my way around unethical concepts, so what would that
well,
be?
I've heard that some elders of a kind embrace child and stake them up and just use them as well, blood cells, feeding them from time to time and just taking, well, drinking from the tap, if you will.
Joshua shivers a little bit at the thought. Oh,
Yeah,
that's just a little gruesome.
yes, it is.
Joshua will just kind of like lean his head back like over the couch and just sigh a little bit. Got any suggestions for me? What should I do?
That's not an easy answer. I guess what you should do is never find yourself in a position of weakness when it could be exploited against you. So try to control your addiction, not giving entirely, but not, well, going to cold turkey doesn't really work.
Joshua kind of just like sighs a little bit.
Well,
Maybe I should have
maybe,
got into the harder drugs. At least then I'd have a little
I mean,
experience with
maybe
this.
for you it will work. For us it doesn't, but maybe for you it will work if you have that kind of, again, willpower. Sure, why
Willpower.
don't?
Joshua just kind of looks up the ceiling a little bit and just kind of like tries to think hard of it. Willpower. Meanwhile, I'm just looking like at his 4 total dots, like, yeah, that's gonna get him far. Willpower. But since I did kind of question sort of the accepted truth that she just takes blood, could I go ahead and get a willpower?
Yes.
Oop. Yay, questioner.
But
All right.
yes, it's hard. There's no easy answer. It's most it's maybe the most powerful drug in existence, to be honest.
Most powerful drug. I've just happened to get addicted, and I'm just surrounded with people
With it.
selling it.
Yes, I know. It's
Every
everywhere.
time I can just smell it on everyone's breath, not just the blood, the vitae itself.
Yes. And for you, it's just a matter of addiction, but psychological, maybe physical, but for us, it's everything. We lose it, we lose just one take, and we lose everything.
I guess it's just a little bit comforting that it doesn't hit me quite as hard, but well,
Gold's Can I call you Joshua?
Absolutely.
Well,
Could I call you
Joshua,
Alyssa?
yes, you can.
All right.
Ghouls can be your best friend and your worst enemies at the same time. We're addicts. I won't deny that. I have it a bit better as I was born into it. I've better control. That's why we're especially sort of. We have better understanding of the vampiric world, better control, and well, we have a certain reputation as having good breeding, if you will. But
Right. It's always got
if
to count
you
for something for the old vampires around here.
yes, it does, but we have some modicum of powers, of vampiric powers too. But if you ever have a ghoul, be mindful that it's easy for some of your kind to see them as just pawns, extension, but it can be your most loyal servant and your worst weakness at the same time.
Well, it's been about 7 years since I've considered a career in selling drugs. I didn't choose it then. I don't think I'd choose it now.
It's
But maybe I do need some more friends.
it's more like it can be something perverse, or it can be a beneficial collaboration. It really depends on who you want to go and what kind of person you are.
Oh, well, hopefully I'm a good one. He just kind of like smirks a little bit.
Oh,
I'll try to keep that all in mind. I don't think I'm going to go out and do anything like that for a while, though. Sounds like a lot of responsibility.
well, if I can offer you a piece of advice, it's a lot of responsibility, yes, but sooner or later you will need someone who can do things for you during the day. It's inevitable.
Joshua just sort of like thinks long and hard about that. Yeah, you're absolutely
So
right.
find find a friend or a servant, or get a lot of money and do things by proxy. Of course, no servant is as reliable as a ghoul, a well-fed ghoul.
Though, I think tomorrow I'm gonna go drinking. It's been a while. I know a few friends.
Well, just be
That'll be a
careful in
good
your
step.
choice. I mean, I know I've heard from my family that in some city that don't you need to register or have the permission to go with someone, but not here.
That's good to know.
Yes. All right.
And so he'll move into just politer conversation, just spend some time socializing.
Sure.
Could I have that count towards social maneuvering?
What's your goal?
I can't say that I have a goal, but I'm still just building up a chance to be friends with her.
Well, right now, yes, you can try to be friends with her. She social maneuvering. Hmm. Where is it? Hmm. Is it in storytelling? Social maneuvering. Ah, damn it. If
Yeah, it's
someone
in one
can
of the
find
back
it.
pages.
Yeah,
173.
thank you.
I just searched for the word open door because that's the only time it ever shows up is in social
Yeah.
maneuvering. And it's a lot
That's
easier to
the
spell
open
than maneuvering.
She has a good impression of you, so you can do a roll for the day, and she has how many doors? How many doors? Lisa, where are you, Lisa? Mm-hmm. She has mm, she has 4 doors.
Okay, 4 doors. And what kind of check should I roll for tonight?
I guess presence socialize because you're trying to just be friendly. You have no ill intention, or don't try to deceive her. So, trying at least.
It's 0 tonight, so that
Yeah,
means...
you just chat a bit, but speaking about
We
blood,
get to know each other
vitae,
more than
and
become fast friends or anything.
yeah, and all that talk about vitae, it's
A little distracting, isn't it?
yeah, so distracting that you're gonna make me a roll.
Ooh.
To you're gonna get no, you're not gonna make me roll. You're gonna get the deprived condition because it's been a while and all that talk of it's want it.
Oh boy, I'm gonna write that down. Deprived. Yeah.
You remove one from all your resistance attributes. It does not affect health or things like that or willpower. Only influence the dice pool.
Okay then.
And
Well, that'll be fun resisting stuff.
the only way to resolve that is to indulge in your addiction. Gotta get some of the sweet vitae.
Yes.
So,
Alright. Yep.
real fast, since Celine still needs one more point of vitae, can she signal a person to give her some more?
Well, do me a quick just presence socialize to no, not socialize. Natural persuasion. Presence persuasion roll.
I'll take a dramatic failure on that.
Dramatic failure. Let me think. All right, you've been quickly, politely told that you won't get any more unless you pay. When again, it pisses you off a bit. You just get a -1 on your you're in a bad mood basically, so you get a -1 to certain dice pool.
Okay. I guess in that point, I'll just get up and be like, all right, fine, I'm going. She then will go back to the vineyard, wander out to that big tree where she buried the skull.
Let me change the music. No. No. Eh. Yes. You get to the big oak tree that is not really far from your vineyards.
It's off the grounds.
Yep. It's off the grounds, but it's still here. There is no leaves left on its branches. That it's well into winter.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go to the spot where I buried the skull, and she'll just sort of clear her throat and pause for a minute before saying, I don't know if you're Whisper or not, so let's consider this an open book prayer to Whisper regardless. Anyone out there who wants to talk, let's talk. Meet me at this tree tomorrow night at midnight. It's off my grounds. It's the biggest tree in the grove, and I've heard you slithering out there, so I know you know where it is. Besides, I'm always up for meeting new friends. And there is one more thing. Anyone caught trespassing on my vineyard grounds, anyone uninvited, living or dead, kind or kindred, will be eviscerated at my discretion. I interpret it as a threat in the extreme to come to my resting place, stating you're watching me, taunting me, leaving skulls and cryptic messages about hunts, meeting snakes, and fighting monsters below. If you have some sort of quarrel with me, then confront me directly, or hell, use a cell phone. Don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you. We good?
You,
Great. I'll see you
as you
there.
say those words and with the skull in hand, do me a resolve composure check -1 as you hear an echoing voices in your head say, "Wow, aren't we a feisty little morsel? Hello, Celine. I love to meet new friends too."
Oh, it's gonna take more than that to scare me.
Why would I want to scare you?
I don't know. Leaving
did
skulls
my
in basements is kind of a bad thing to do, don't you think?
my followers are a bit playful. You have to forgive them. But I heard your prayer, Celine.
So that's what they meant. I guessed right.
You prayed to me. What do you want?
Like I said, I want to meet people. There's
Well,
information that I need.
here I am, aren't I?
I don't know. Am I speaking to a person or am I speaking to a spirit or what is going on here?
I'm a god, silly.
You're a skull and
Silly?
you're a god.
No, I'm not the skull. You just said my name. Whispers. You pray to whispers. It's me. I'm not a big god. But I'm a god nonetheless. And I heard your prayer.
I need to find somebody.
You're beautiful when you're angry, Celine.
Then I must be beautiful quite a lot because I'm angry quite a lot.
Yes. Yes. Tell me all your troubles.
There's a man who killed me, Dr. Lawrence, and I need to find him.
Yes, Lawrence. I know of him.
Do you
He's
know where he
here
is?
in the city, but he has magic on his side. He's obscured from my views, but I know where. Huh. But what will you give me in exchange, Celine?
What do you want?
I want act of faith, act of prayer, sacrifices, secrets.
And how would I even gauge what that's worth to you?
We'll see.
I could tell you my favorite color, but I doubt that would be of
Now,
much value for you.
tell me a dirty little secret, and I will tell you a secret in return. Whisper it to me.
She'll pause for a moment and then whisper it. I can message you it in
Yes.
so later. Gah, sorry. Sorry, 1 second.
No problem. Whispers is patient.
I seriously wrote it in a Word document and I can't find it.
Ah.
God dang it.
It's alright.
Okay, here it comes.
Well, that is secret, but I already knew that. Alright, I'll tell you a little secret in return. A good doctor is not a kindred. He is immortal.
Dr. Bohack?
No, Dr. Lawrence. never was one of you, and you will never be. If you have more secrets, I have more information.
Where is he specifically? That's what I want to know.
That I cannot tell you because there are many of his kind done. And they are very paranoid.
Can you tell me one who might be able to?
I can tell you the identity of one of them, but I will need a pretty big secret for that. Something dirty, something you know of another person. Something that could get them in trouble.
Oh, I'd have to come back and think about that.
Well, Celine, if you ever want to contact me again, just speak my name, whispers and secrets, and do it in front of a mirror with a few candles. I like decorum. All right, Celine. I hope to see you again.
Sure. See you later.
You can keep the skull if you like.
I'm happy I'm gonna rebury it.
Do as you wish. Good night.
Good night. And she's gonna run in and take a shower because now she feels really dirty. Okay.
Does anyone want to do anything else for the night?
Well, I have my two friends, if I can find their names. And I'm just gonna send them a message like, hey, had a long week. You guys going drinking tomorrow? Just send that out as a text.
To whom?
Let's see. I had their names around here somewhere. There we go. Their names were Frankfurt and Nicole.
Oh, damn, I didn't have anything from them, but sure, listen, you sure.
Okay.
So, guy
Awesome.
and a
See you
woman.
tomorrow, smiley face.
Because I only have Gerald and Valerie, yes.
Okay.
It's alright. I'll find something else. I even. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna mention, I might start doing a little bit of research on my own about, well, doorways to the underworld. Or
Huh.
try to. I mean, in the privacy of my own home here.
Sure.
The internet can't hurt me, I say to myself.
Right.
I'll let you know.
Do me intelligence or control bonus 1.
Yay!
You find common myth about the underworld, mostly from ancient mythology.
Mm-hmm.
You find something funny. The catacomb of Paris have actually an inscription upon them in one of the corridors that says, "You enters here abandon all hope," which in Dante's Divine Comedy is the very same inscription that is inscribed into the gates of hell,
Oh, that's cute.
isn't it?
I'm trying to remember. I believe the catacombs were definitely the territory of a group of Nosferatu, weren't they?
You don't know. There are catacombs in Nantes, but they're quite old, not like those of Paris.
Ah, okay.
And they're
I guess that'd be more of a
not public.
cacophony check.
Well, you're only at level 1, so no. Can not do that on level 1. You're not connected
Alright, so it's not very obvious
enough.
information if there's anything going on there.
You would need to go in each neighborhood and check everything. You cannot do that from the confine of your home.
Okay. So I will make a note for that. That's where I
Okay.
probably want to check things out next.
All right, Ivan.
Yeah.
You have your watch review, and it's you spend a lot of time just browsing complicated academic papers on vampire stuff, blood power, thickness of the blood, anatomy of the blood, things like that. It's interesting, but it takes you quite some time to grasp it.
Okay.
And you can see that it's 5 a.m.
Yeah. So time to head back to the tower.
Yep. Once you head back, do you call Ryan to give you a lift as usual?
Well, no, because I asked to meet him there. So
All right.
I mean, I'll head back on my own.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while, but you manage to go the bus and trains, because there is a little train in town that you can take to go from one end of a city to another.
What is
Is
this?
up.
A train for ants?
Yeah, it's a little cute train. Um, you manage to go back to your big tower, and security lets you in. You have a good morning, Mr. Clancy, from the secretary, and you go back to your apartments.
Right.
Um, it's 6, 7 a.m. The sun will rise in maybe a few half an hour, maybe an hour.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna change my clothes. Well, I'm gonna start to change my clothes, but I'm probably gonna stop
Sure.
like halfway. Like I'm gonna put on like dress pants, some loose-fitting dress pants, and I'm otherwise topless. What?
All right. No, no, nothing. Just you hear a knock at your door.
Well, I mean, it doesn't take me an hour to change my clothes.
Yeah, but
It does if you stand in front of the mirror too long.
yeah.
It doesn't
Of
matter.
course,
Why
your
would I
door,
do that?
Yazi greets you as usual. He's happy to see you.
Yazzie, when did you learn to knock?
uh,
Oh, such a smart dog.
he's a smart dog. But you hear a series of knock at your door. You hear Ryan say, "It's me. You there?"
Oh, Oh, yeah. I'll walk over to the door and I'll open it and say, "Oh, you're early."
Yeah, just took a quick nap. Power nap, you know.
Yeah.
And
Well, no, I don't. But yeah, okay.
so he enters your room and give a few scratches to Yazi. And so, what do you want to talk about?
So really, I had this all timed out, Ryan. So your earliness has really ruined things for me a little bit. But
Uh,
I mean, if he's sitting on the bed, I'll take a seat on the bed.
well, it doesn't. He just come in and just wait a bit. But
Well, you said
yeah,
he was
sure.
like down petting on the dog, so I figured the dog was probably on the bed.
Oh, maybe.
I mean, it didn't really affect things. It's more of a just in my head, so I know where people are.
Hmm.
Well, Ryan, you know you've been my best friend for a long time,
Sure.
and I know that it hasn't always been your choice.
I mean, first no, but I like you.
Well, I mean, I know that my dad has been holding your family over you this whole time. That if you weren't in this position, that y'all's lives would be made worse. So I know that, and I appreciate everything you've done.
He doesn't respond. Just scratches Yazi's head. Say, sure, fair. It's no problem.
Yeah, I can really tell by the quality of your voice. Really selling that one.
Look, what I I don't know what to say. Okay, just
Right. Well, you remember that one time where you woke up in the church
yeah.
and that guy was telling me I needed to. I don't know. I don't remember what he said. Eat
I
me, eat you,
remember.
or something.
Yeah,
And then I refused to do it, and then helped you escape.
yeah. Yeah, I tried not to think about it, but yeah, sure.
Well, I'm telling you, man, you're my best friend. I'm not gonna hurt you, so you can just calm the fuck down already.
I'm calm.
I don't know. You don't seem calm.
Uh, do me a quick with sympathy.
It's empathy. 2 successes.
Yeah, he seems conflicted. Like he's definitely a bit agitated. Maybe embarrassed. Maybe a bit fearful.
Now, as I
But
said, I'm not wearing a shirt. Does that wound that I have on my chest show in any way?
yep, it's. I mean, no, sorry, it doesn't show. Forgot. It's internal,
Okay.
but it still hurts.
Well, I'm sure it's aggravated damage to my
Yeah.
heart.
Yep.
There literally could not be a more painful wound, I guess, to a vampire. That doesn't, put them down.
Well, could have always been decapitated. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I
I mean,
wouldn't feel that.
throwing limbs off is pretty painful. You heard.
Yeah, well, I mean, still, that's like it's like getting shot in the head and surviving. I guess I don't know. Anyway, well, I mean, I suspect that you know what I am now.
I mean, yeah. I uh, guess I few guesses.
Well, I mean, what would be your first guess?
Well, I don't want to say it. It's kind of silly, but
Well, I mean, say it. I'm asking you to say it. What's your first guess?
you like a zombie, dude? Well,
Oh, come on. I thought you were smarter
like,
than that, man. Zombie is the first place you go to?
I mean, fuck, you're super pale all the time, and yeah, and I guess.
Look at me. I am standing in front of you now. Do you see a bite wound? Am I ripped up anywhere? My speech isn't normally slurred.
Sure. I mean, yeah, but so what? Like, you're dead, right?
I guess, technically.
What do you mean, technic?
I mean, sometimes I can not be, I think. I don't know what the
This,
terminology is. I think I can get the heart going again. So I think that means I'm not dead.
uh, it's really like what ghost, vampire, uh, I don't
I go with the
know.
second one.
So you're a vampire.
Yeah.
Does your dad know?
How long have you known me? Why would you even ask that?
I don't know. It's. I mean, so what's going to happen now?
I
Like,
mean, at this point, I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna walk, like, I don't know, small circles around the room.
You,
Well, for the first part is that you don't tell anybody ever.
why would I tell anyone of this?
I don't know. I can't.
Don't
I
want to
don't.
end up in a crazy hospital.
Yeah, I don't live your life. I mean, I don't. I don't know why you would tell anybody anything. I'm just
I'm
saying
not,
for your own safety, don't tell anybody because this
I'm,
is the sort of shit that. I mean, this is bad. Don't tell anybody.
nobody will trust me. I mean,
Well, don't try that. Don't
no, I
try to find
won't.
out who trusts you by telling them that.
I don't have, no, I don't know a lot of people outside of you.
I'm just saying that the vampire community is very hard ass about this, and bad things would happen if you went around telling people that you knew.
I won't. I mean, gosh, how many are there? Like, it's just like, ah, so fucked up.
Oh, you telling me? You had to come get me from the fucking hospital that turned me into this. Do you not remember that's how you got abducted in the first
Yeah.
place?
I think so. I have no like blackout in my memories. Like just
Yeah, we got mind controlled.
wow, that's nice.
No, it wasn't really. Hey, at least
Yeah, I
you didn't
know.
get beaten up, kidnapped, and gunpoint.
Yeah,
I had that fun.
fuck. Sorry, dude. You can see that he's hugging your dog now. He's relaxed but still a bit on edge at the same time.
I'm going to grab the controls for the window and make it transparent.
Yeah.
You know, as opposed to opaque. Most building windows are opaque that way.
Yep.
But, send electrical current through them and they become transparent so I can look outside.
The sun isn't up yet, but you can feel that it will be soon.
Yep, I'm just going to watch out the window as the sun rises.
He looks at you and say, "Whoa, wait, what are you doing?" Like,
You know what I value the most, Ryan. Other than your friendship, of course.
yeah, freedom.
There you go. You know me. That's why you're my best friend. And if I
Sure.
wasn't going to listen to my dad, why the hell am I ever going to listen to these people?